It's Christmas. Hello.
Weiss residence, good morning.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
Hi,
Hey
Jeff.
there, Em.
I should do it.
Meredith Christmas.
I was hoping to hear one of your special holiday puns. Merry Christmas to you, too. I wish I was in PO right now.
Guess what? Christmas is always a very cold Christmas. Oh, that makes the two of us.
That makes two of us. And probably three, but Mom's at the motel.
Guess I'm not the only one working today, then. Fine mess I got myself into, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's not perfect, Meredith. You'll be okay.
Do you want my 2 cents, or shall I just listen?
I reckon I already know what you're thinking, and you're probably right. I'll be okay, Dad. Work's progressing nicely, actually. And Tess is coming over later. She's also stuck here. We're going to try to cook up some semblance of a Christmas meal.
Oh.
Oh, that's good to hear, Em.
We'll be in charge of Christmas. Yeah.
But I'm glad the other Em will be in charge of my Christmas dinner.
Can't disagree there. Her lemon mashed potatoes alone blows all my cooking out of the water.
Lemon mashed
That reminds
potatoes?
me, I need
Ooh.
to try to pry that secret recipe out of her. I'm gonna call her at the motel right now. Thanks for talking, Dad.
Oh.
And Meredith Christmas.
Missile Thomas wishes you the same.
Oh, I did not hear that. Love you.
I had to go with the puns, I'm sorry. I had to. But that sucks that he's leaving his wife in charge of
Mildred,
dinner.
You shouldn't have. We already have the most beautiful pair of Christmas sweaters in the world. And now we have 2 sweaters each. You must have put so much work into them.
Oh, please, don't mention it, dearie. Knitting sweaters can be quite straining. But knowing how happy they make you always makes up for it.
Well, we're so grateful. Right, Thomas?
Yes. They're beautiful, thank you, but I think I should...
They're beautiful. Thank you so much, Mildred.
They're so comfy and colorful.
They're so comfy and colorful. If only it was Christmas every day.
It feels like he was being more
Thomas,
sarcastic
that
there.
makes me so happy to hear. I can't wait to start working on next year's designs. I've also made sweaters for Frank and Jack and Robert and Bert.
Oh,
but
no.
they all said that wool gives them an allergic reaction. Isn't that a coincidence? Beth, I hope you aren't allergic to wool.
You're not going to believe the coincidence, Mildred, but yes, I actually am.
Y'all are mean.
And it's such a shame. If only I, too, could celebrate Christmas wearing one of those beautiful sweaters. Anyway, Emily, would you be a darling and pass me the peas, please?
You don't like
Peas?
her stuff.
I don't...
Sad.
Oh, you mean the string beans. I suppose peas would have gone lovely with the meal as well, now that you mention it. Right, Thomas?
I've been...
Peas, beans, it's all green to me.
Oh, yes, of course. I meant the string beans. Of course, silly me. But let me get on with it. It's time for my presents now. And you may have already guessed that they're books. Mildred, why don't you open yours first?
Let me guess, it's something about a cat.
I'm not really
Let me
one
guess,
for
pause.
presents, but I appreciate the gesture. Let's see now. The Cat's Pajamas. I've never heard of it, but it has a nice title, I suppose.
It's an encyclopedia about
Oh, no.
cats. A Whiskerpedia, if you will.
No, stop
Someone
it.
drew my attention to it, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Such a heartfelt gift. Isn't it, Thomas?
Kinda. You can start knitting your cats some pajamas. I almost want to, but I won't. You know what? Fuck it.
Maybe you can start knitting your cats some pajamas now.
Well, they do like balls of yarn. Thank you, Beth.
It was my pleasure, Mildred. And now for Emily's gift.
Why, thank you, Beth. I do always appreciate your taste in books, so I'm looking forward to The Countess and the Carpenter. Ah, would you look at that? Is this a romance novel? I've never really read one of those.
Right in one guess, Emily.
Wow.
I hear the writer Summers here, so this book is locally sourced, so to speak. And dare I say it, the prose is quite
Oh, that would explain the guy in the cabin
compelling
then.
in the romance department, if you catch my drift.
I think I do. Beth, you are something else. Thank you. This will certainly get a nice spot on our bookcase.
Oh. Good to know that the romance department is in our bookcase now. I don't think I'll read it, but sure. We'll do this.
Good to know the romance department is in our bookcase now, so I'll know where to find it.
Well, I'm looking forward to reading it already. Thank you so much, dear Beth.
I wonder what
You're welcome,
we
Emily.
give them.
I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, Thomas, it's your turn now.
Let's see. Crazy sports facts, too. Even more crazy sports facts.
I still need...
Whew, boy, I love this stuff. I'm actually reading part 1 at the moment, so I can tuck into this straight after. Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome, Thomas. And you're right, there's some fascinating tidbits in part 1 as well. Even if one no longer actively plays sports, it's at least fun to read about it, right?
Oh, he was a sports guy. Cute. I can still be kids at baseball. Or basketball.
Hey now, kids playing basketball still regret it when they challenge the mailman for a game of horse.
Well, there's no shame in admitting that you're not getting any younger, Thomas. In fact, none of us are exactly spring chickens anymore. Things like your arthritis can't magically be wished away by positive thinking.
Hey.
Who's up for some blueberry pie?
Speaking of blueberries,
It's like the wife looks
my
so
bridge
gorgeous
partner,
and young.
Emma's niece, discovered this mole last week.
Oh no.
Hold that thought, Mildred. I really need to take this.
Yeah, let's get out of this conversation.
Hello?
Hi there. Could you put me through to Meredith Weiss, please?
Huh?
Meredith's not here. She's at home.
Gotcha, but this is the number she said I could reach her at.
We'll just say this one.
You're talking to her father in Oregon. She's at home, celebrating Christmas.
Wait, what? Christmas? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to bother you. Is it Christmas already? Gosh, I totally missed that. I've been pulling a couple of all-nighters.
Poor Steve.
I'm gonna splash some water on my face. Sorry again, Mr. Weiss. Enjoy your evening. Bye.
It's like, you got the wrong number,
Merry
fool.
Christmas.
Everything okay, honey?
Who doesn't understand Christmas?
That silly boss from Meredith's work called for some reason or other. Never mind.
It's really hard to
Beth,
see the
you were saying.
the white text right now.
I
in some of
wasn't,
this.
actually, but I was looking for a way to say this, and now's as good a time as any, I suppose. My dear friends, I am
Oh,
leaving Providence Oaks.
What?
You're what?
What's that, dear?
why?
Why?
Well, before we move on to the sad part, let me first tell you the good part. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be a grandmother.
Oh, Beth, that is amazing.
That's good.
Well, I'll be.
Whose mother?
I mean,
What great news.
what great news.
Yes, my son Daniel and his wife are expecting. Isn't that wonderful?
It is wonderful.
But, and here's the proverbial kicker. You may remember that they moved to Savannah, Georgia a few years ago. So if you put 2 and 2 together,
Oh, they're having quadruplets. They're moving away.
You're moving away to be with them. That's great, Beth. I'm so happy for you.
That is marvelous, Beth. Congratulations. I wish you and your family all the happiness in the world. But I'll miss you something terrible. We all will. But we have to toast to the good news. Thomas, go pour us some brandy and I'll get the pie.
What kind of pie?
Thomas, would you have any antacid? That eggnog is starting to stir up something indiscreet.
Yeah, on it.
On it.
Poor
Now,
girl.
Let's celebrate this wonderful evening, ladies. Here's to a lovely old Christmas spent with good friends.
All the
Here,
friends.
here, here.
All the
Here.
friends. I don't know how to commentate.